We're into March of 2024, and it seems like there are two separate housing markets here in the state of Vermont. There are homes that are overpriced, that sell for under list price, that sit on the market for a little while, and then there are others that are priced appropriately, sell within the first weekend, and sell for well over list price with multiple offers. When you are searching for a home or you are looking to sell a home in Vermont, it's really important to understand where the property that you're either buying or selling sits in the market. Is this overpriced or is this underpriced? And how should you structure your offer? How should you structure your listing to make sure that you are one of the more competitive properties out there? We're going to talk about where the housing market is headed here. We're seeing new listings tick up across the state of Vermont, not necessarily in Chittenden County, but across the entire state. There are more homes hitting the market, more inventory coming to the market, which is an overall good thing for housing here in Vermont. And I'm going to talk about where I see the market headed throughout the rest of 2024. Before we get into it, my name's Liam O'Reilly. I'm a realtor here in Burlington, Vermont with Jerry Riley Real Estate. If you have any real estate needs, reach out to me directly. All of my contact information is in the description, and let's get right into it here. So, talking about median sales price, this is really a seasonal dip that we're seeing in median sales price. We see here that it dropped from January from about 400,000 down to 345. Again, this is really seasonal. If we take a look at the low point in 2023, that was in February of 2023, and the low point in 2021 was back in February as well. So this dip in median sales price isn't likely to stick. It's something that's seasonal. Based on the homes that I'm seeing, the offers that I'm submitting with clients, we're not seeing home prices drop significantly. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't get a good deal on a home in Vermont, whether in Chittenden County or somewhere else. We are seeing people get good deals in this market, but we're seeing other homes sell for well over list price. Now, what I mentioned here with more inventory coming to the market, we have active inventory across the state. Again, it's still at historic low levels. 866 homes throughout the state of Vermont is very low, but it's up 12% from a year ago. And when we take a look at new listings coming to the market here, let's see if I can find it. New listings right there. New listings are up about 25% across the state, up from 348 listings last year to 431 this year. So more people are selling their homes across the state of Vermont, which is a good thing. We're seeing a relatively similar activity here in Chittenden County. Now, again, that seasonal dip in median sales price, again, I don't think it has anything to do with home prices dropping. It's more to do with what types of properties are hitting the market. Now, when we take a look at active inventory around Chittenden County, active inventory is up about 30% in Chittenden County, so more homes are on the market, and new listings here, let's pop over here, are down about 2% in Chittenden County. So there's more homes sitting on the market. Again, it's a tough time right now if you're a buyer out there in the market, as we hop back to the overall state of Vermont side and take a look at the new pending sales. So pending sales year over year, they're up 11%, and that's because of the new inventory that's hitting the market, right? There's more homes coming to the market, so people who are sitting on the sidelines who there wasn't the right home for them, now there might be a home for them, which is causing this increase in new pending sales across the market. If I remember correctly, the pending sales in Chittenden County are down. Let's see here. That's correct. So new pending sales in February were down year over year. So less homes going under contract around Chittenden County. It really depends on what county you're in. Now, something I wanted to point out here is in Chittenden County, so we saw this dip in median sales price this is for single family homes and condos, but look at this jump when we remove condos from this search. The median sales price for single family homes in Chittenden County is at $566,000. So if you're shopping for a single family home around the Burlington area and you're saying everything solid is priced around $560,000, $550,000, that's because that's where the median sales price is. That's the average home in Chittenden County is around $560,000. Now, when you factor in condos, those homes that are a little bit denser, we have the Twin Oaks condos, we have Hildred and Burlington, the Riverwatch condos. Those are a little bit cheaper, a little bit more affordable, and that's what's dragging the overall median sales price down. But there's a lot of demand for single family homes throughout the Burlington area, and those types of properties are more competitive. Now, I'm switching back to the whole state here. I know I'm kind of jumping around in this video, but take a look at how many days the average days on market is here. Median days on market across the state is 10 days. So despite this increase in new inventory, despite more new listings coming to the market, many of these homes, especially if they're priced appropriately, are selling quickly. There's still a decent amount of buyers out there who are ready to jump on a property as soon as it hits the market. And that's what we're seeing reflected in the median days on market. Now, the month supply of inventory across the state is ticking up. We're at about 3.2%, and between 4 and 6, I think they have this range as between 5 and 7. That's that blue line there. That's considered a neutral market where neither the buyers or the sellers have an advantage. So we're still in a seller's market here, even though inventory is picking up. As you saw before, inventory is at historic low levels. When we take a look back at Chittenden County here, the average days on market, scroll up here, median days on market is at about 6 days. So again, homes are selling quickly. A lot of homes are selling for over list price. But again, you have to know where your home fits into the market. Something else I wanted to point out here as we move back to the state level is these unsold listings. We see here by this chart that unsold listings are still at historic lows. We're at 74 unsold listings in the month of February. This is up from last year, up about 40% from last year, but that's only about 20 homes that didn't sell. These are homes that were withdrawn, canceled, or expired in MLS. So they tried to sell it. They weren't able to get an offer that they wanted, so they took their home off the market. Now we're still about under half of where we were pre-pandemic. So most homes on a historical level throughout Vermont are still selling here in the state. So where do I see the Vermont housing market heading as we move through the spring of 2024? Well, my prediction really hasn't changed since the beginning of the year. I think we're going to see flat sales prices year over year as inventory, although it's ticking up, is still historically low. At the rate that we're going to need a few years to catch back up to get to the pre-pandemic levels of inventory. And so because of that, home prices are stable. There's not many options for buyers out there. Now, mortgage rates, as we pop back over to my browser here, mortgage rates sit at 6.625 today. Today is Tuesday, March 26th of 2024. So interest rates are not dropping like people hope they would as we move into 2024. Now, at the end of 2024, maybe we'll see more rate cuts if we see more damage through the economy, if the Federal Reserve decides to cut their rates and there's more demand for 10-year treasuries, then we could see mortgage rates start to come down towards the end of the year. But at least as of right now, mortgage rates have remained between that 6 to 7% range for the past few months here, and it seems like they're going to be there for the foreseeable future. So all of these factors combined, the low inventory, the higher mortgage rates that are keeping buyers off the market, those two factors in particular are, I think, going to cause the median sales price to stay stable, right? Not a lot of people are forced to sell their homes. If you want to sell your home, most of these homes that are on the market are selling, both throughout the state of Vermont and in Chittenden County. So as long as that keeps happening, as long as there's not that many unsold listings, as long as days on market stays low, we're going to see the median sales price stay stable. And that's what I think we're going to see throughout the spring and into the summer of 2024. Now, I'll be doing a market update every month on this channel, so be sure to stay updated. If anything changes and we see drastic changes to these stats, you will be one of the first people to know. But as of right now, in March of 2024, things are basically the same that they have been in February and January. We're not seeing a huge change in the overall market. Sales prices remaining stable, and I expect that to continue throughout the spring and summer. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Reach out to me if you need anything, and I'll see you in the next video.